My name's Professor Brand, and I'm going to take you through Blackboard and give you an overview of the course. This is what we call a flipped classroom, where you do some of the activities outside of class in Blackboard, and then you come to the campus classroom. This semester we're going to be using what's called a Learn Lab. Learn Lab has some special equipment in it. We'll be doing a lot of team activities. It's got a webcam for video and audio like the one you're watching now, and it's just going to be probably a different setup than you may have had in other classes. So here's Blackboard. I know most of you are familiar with it. The area here is the announcements area, then over on the left is the menu. I'll walk you through some of the places where you're going to find the material for the semester. The assignments link will take you into folders that will appear each week, and there also will be an announcement that goes along with the folder. So for example, the week 1 folder is showing right now. It starts Monday, January 12th, and you'll see that there is a corresponding announcement here. For this first week, we're going to participate in this course in Blackboard orientation for the first class. Then you're to read on your own Chapter 1, watch the video in the assignment folder, and then mark reviewed before class, and I'll show you how to do that. And then we're going to discuss constitutional foundations of law in the Learn Lab on Wednesday. So that's pretty much the way it works each week. You're going to do some activity online, come to class and discuss it, and then there'll be some type of assessment, and I'll explain how those assessments learn when we get to the schedule. So I'll go into week 1 in the assignments area to show you what the format is, and each week you're going to have a video that I've prepared for you, and you need to watch that video. There's also a PDF and a PowerPoint slide that goes along with it, and once you're done watching that video, you want to click the Mark Reviewed button, and you'll know that you've reviewed that content when you see that the button's changed and it says Reviewed. And that'll allow you to track your progress in the course, but also it allows me to track it, so I can tell when I come into the classroom how many of you have watched the video. Now, you certainly could click the button without watching the video, but it will help your learning for one thing. And also, a lot of what we do in the Learn Lab is based on your reading and video that you need to have accomplished before class. So the next link down is where grades will be posted, and each week I'll post an announcement letting you know when grades have been updated. There's also a resources link, so if you want to get access to audio files of all the recordings, that's there already. I'll link to Blackboard Help. All the slides will be in each week, but you can also have a link directly that will take you to all the slides. If you click on that, it'll open in a new tab or window, and you can see that you have access to PDF and PowerPoints for all the chapters already. And then again, videos. Each week you're going to have a video for that chapter, but you can actually click and go to a playlist for all the chapters, and this will be really good for your final exam review. So over on the left, the next link down is Tools, and you can get direct access to the help manual. You can download Blackboard IM, which is an instant messaging tool that I use primarily during my office hours, so you can come into campus or you can find me online with the instant messaging tool. A link, if you click the send email link, there's a number of options. You could email other students in the class, but the big one is you could email me. And when you email me through this, it comes from your GRCC student email, and it will tell me which course you're in. So that's real helpful to me, and it won't get caught in your spam filter. If you need to contact me, you can also click on this link over on the left, and it will take you directly to the form where it's already put my email address in there. And just give it a proper subject and let me know what your question is. A lot of the questions may be answered in the schedule and syllabus. If you click on the next link there, it takes you to more information about my background, my office hours, and over on the right some other links that you might be interested in. And down here is where the course information is at, and the syllabus, you can download it or print it in PDF format. It's also available here on the page, and it basically outlines all the policies, which I'm not going to go through. Your grading. Note some things to note is the percentages. So for example, you'll note that there's 400 points possible in this flipped classroom, and so that means, for example, the final exam is worth a quarter of your grade. It also gives you the format for each graded assignments. There are no other graded assignments beyond the ones that are listed in your syllabus. All graded assignments are open book and open notes, and that includes the final exam. Another thing to notice is your lowest 25 points is dropped if you miss no more than 2 weeks of class, and you can find out how to do that up here under the attendance policy. One of the biggies is each time that you come to the campus session, I will take roll call, and you need to make sure that you inform me that you're present, and you need to be present for the entire class in order to be marked present. But you can read more about that online. There are no late makeup assignments, partial credit, extra credit. All that's laid out. I do encourage you to bring mobile devices to class, to use them for learning, not to distract you. But if you have a tablet, phone, laptop, bring them. We'll sometimes use them during our activities. And again, I won't read you all these different college policies. There's also information in here about tutoring support. If I do make a change of the syllabus, which is not common, I'll make sure to post it in Blackboard, post it in announcements, and also email you that I've made the change. So that's the syllabus. The schedule is the last part I want to go over, and the schedule outlines when you have class, what you have to do, who participates in the activity, where that activity is going to take place, and the learning outcome that's listed in the syllabus, what those activities or assessments are linked to. So just to give you an example, in week 1, before class, you're supposed to read through the syllabus, the schedule, watch this video, and come on Monday, and we'll walk you through that in the Learn Lab. And then on your own before Wednesday, you're supposed to read Chapter 1, watch the video, and then mark reviewed. And of course, if you have a Tuesday, Thursday class, you would be looking at the Tuesday, Thursday schedule. So you would come to class for your Learn Lab activity on Thursday. So the second class of the week here is discussing the constitutional foundations of the law. Over here, you kind of see whether this is an activity you do yourself or you do as a team. You can see when we're in the Learn Lab, we're doing individual and team activities. The team discussions are obviously team activities. There are quizzes and essays. Those are individual, not group team activities. You're supposed to do your own work. So I won't go through every week, but the big thing about this flipped classroom is there are activities that you do at the beginning of the week, and then notice it says, for example, here in week 2, submit quiz 1, optional. That means before class on Wednesday, you could do the quiz 1 online. And if you don't complete it before class, then you can come to class on Wednesday and do it here in class. And I have laptops that you can use, but if you have your own laptop, computer, then I suggest you bring that with you, and it also indicates which weeks the quiz covers. So that's pretty much the way the schedule works. Every assignment, every assessment is laid out for you right now, including the final exam. So the final exam for the class that I'm going through right now is on Monday, April 27th. You want to look at your schedule to see when your exam date and time is. And it says for the Monday, Wednesday, 9 to 10:30 a.m. class, the final exam would actually be 8 to 10 a.m. And the the final exam this semester is in the Math Computer Lab, which is on the first floor of Cook Hall. So that's the schedule, and I don't provide paper copies of anything. If you want to print out the syllabus and schedule, go right ahead. You can also access it from your mobile device, either through a browser, or there is the mobile app for Blackboard that the schedule and syllabus will show up well in that. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at gbrand